let's see, 11th overall. That is career best, right?
Yep, career best.
Do you feel like like I said, I'm trying to think, how many years have you done outdoor nationals? 4?
This would be my, 4. I did a couple in 19, and then like 2020 was like my first real kind of year. Yeah. So this would be my 3rd full year.
How does it feel to finally be on a full program, per se? You've always done a kind of privateer with a little bit of support or different stuff. Now you have a full program behind you. Is it everything you thought it would be, just basically being able to prepare properly? Because I feel like your jump in results is pretty big so far this year.
Definitely. It's for Supercross, I've always had a little bit of deal. So like for JMC in 2020, and then I had AJE in 2021, but they were Supercross only. So it was kind of a struggle to find something for outdoors. So it's definitely a huge help for having outdoors like the semi. I get a shower after, I get the pool. I don't have to worry about a lot of the stuff that I did when I was doing it my own program or with TPJ even. So yeah, it's a huge help having a full team behind me.
Well, even just like, of course, Jeremy Lowen's your team's buddy of mine, just coming by your guys' pits. Really great vibe, I feel like, right now. Really enjoyable. Again, just nice not to be scrounging through a van, watching everything. All those guys are supporting you. You guys have good bikes. How does it feel? Like, I'm trying to think, which star guy were you battling with in this second moto? Was it LeBlanc?
LeBlanc, yeah, the 326 or...
I mean, just simply put, I know in past years you've been on bikes where probably you're up against one of them and you're like, but then watching you today be able to pull in and out of every corner is nice to actually know you can go to war with those guys.
Yeah, the bike's in a really good place. I mean, we don't necessarily have all the backing as a factory team, but our bike is really solid, and I'm actually able to compete, so it's nice to be able to battle those guys. Like last year I was on a $600 mod engine for outdoors, so it was kind of a disadvantage being 175 and then being on a cheaper motor, and it was a struggle. I wouldn't get good starts. I'd just be bogging down in the mud and then struggling up the hill. So it's nice to be able to actually have a bike that can compete and put in the results. It's just a learning experience. Like, this is my first time actually running towards top 10s, and I think I was 9th for almost half the moto in the second moto. So it's just learning that pace and be able to hold it for the whole 30 minutes.
It's also going to be nice is, even though you probably always dreamed of being able to run inside the top 10, now it's a realistic goal this year. You've got a whole nother 9 rounds to do it, to learn. These first 2 rounds, would you say you've learned more in 2 rounds probably racing these guys up front than you probably have all the other nationals you've
Definitely.
done?
I mean, it's my career prior to this has just been fighting from 30th to maybe get inside the top 20, and now I'm like actually starting 15th and close to the top 10, and I'm actually staying with that top group, and I'm learning a lot. Like, and historically I'm a slow starter, so to be able to start close to the top 10 already at round 2 is a huge advantage. I think I'm going to build throughout the year, so I'm super excited.
The pace feel comfortable, not running out of steam or anything towards the end? Or
no, I just lose focus a little bit, so I'll start trying different lines, and then I'll stuff and I'll kind of get no man's land at one point, and then somebody will catch me, and then I'll latch onto them. So, and then I come back on strong towards the end of the moto. That's kind of what happened in Moto 1 with Styles, and then when that group of Pierce Brown and Hemmicker and LeBlanc caught me and blew my doors off in Moto 2, I was able to latch back on, and I got LeBlanc back there at the end, so that was good.
Well, look forward to talking when we get top 10 overall here pretty soon.
Hopefully soon.